Hello, fellow gardeners. Have you ever thought about saving seeds from your own garden? It's a rewarding experience that connects you to the cycle of nature. Plus, it's a great way to save money and ensure you have a thriving garden year after year. Saving seeds lets you preserve your favorite varieties. You know those stunning sunflowers that stole the show last summer? Imagine having a whole patch of them next year. Seed saving also helps you become a better gardener. You'll learn about plant life cycles and how to select the healthiest plants for seed production. It's a journey of discovery. So, grab your gardening gloves and let's dive into the wonderful world of seed saving. Before we begin our seed saving adventure, let's gather a few essential tools. Don't worry, you won't need anything fancy. First, you'll need some paper bags for collecting and storing seeds. Paper bags are breathable, which helps prevent mold. Next, grab a marker to label your bags with the plant name and date. A pair of scissors or pruning shears will come in handy for snipping flower heads and seed pods. Lastly, a fine mesh sieve or strainer will help you separate seeds from chaff. Now that we have our tools ready, let's move on to our first flower, the dazzling dahlia. Dahlias are a favorite among gardeners for their stunning variety of colors and forms. Saving dahlia seeds is a bit different because they are primarily grown from tubers. However, you can still collect seeds from your dahlias to experiment with new and unique blooms. Wait until after the first frost to collect dahlia seeds. The flower heads should be dry and brown. Carefully cut the flower heads and place them in a paper bag. Store the bag in a cool, dry place for a couple of weeks to allow the seeds to fully mature. Once the seeds are dry, gently rub the flower heads to release them. Use a sieve to separate the seeds from any debris. Remember, dahlias grown from seed may not be identical to the parent plant, but that's part of the fun. You might just discover a brand new variety. Zinnias are a joy to have in the garden, attracting pollinators with their cheerful blooms. Saving zinnia seeds is easy and rewarding. These prolific bloomers will provide you with an abundance of seeds for the following year. Allow the zinnia flowers to fully mature on the plant. You'll know they're ready when the flower heads start to dry and turn brown. The petals will easily fall away, revealing the seed heads beneath. Cut the seed heads from the plant and spread them out on a tray or plate to dry further. Once the seed heads are completely dry, gently crush them between your fingers to release the seeds. Separate the seeds from the chaff using a sieve or strainer. Store the zinnia seeds in a labeled paper bag in a cool, dry place until you're ready to sow them the following spring. Section 5. Sunflowers. Harvesting happiness. Sunflowers are a symbol of joy and abundance, and their seeds are a delicious and nutritious treat. Saving sunflower seeds is a simple process that even young gardeners can enjoy. Leave the sunflower heads on the stalks until they turn completely brown and dry. The back of the head will turn yellow and brown, and the seeds will be plump and loose. To protect the seeds from birds, you can cover the heads with cheesecloth or paper bags. Once the sunflower heads are dry, cut them from the stalk, leaving about a foot of stem attached. Hang the heads upside down in a well-ventilated area for a couple of weeks to dry further. To remove the seeds, simply rub your hand over the seed head, or use a fork to gently dislodge them. Allow the seeds to dry completely before storing them in an airtight container. Section 6. Salvia saving seeds for pollinators. Salvias are a favorite among pollinators, attracting bees, butterflies, and hummingbirds to the garden. Saving salvia seeds is a great way to ensure you have plenty of these beneficial insects visiting your garden year after year. Wait until the salvia flowers have faded and the seed pods have turned brown and dry. Cut the flower stalks and place them in a paper bag to catch any seeds that may fall out. Store the bag in a cool, dry place for a couple of weeks to allow the seeds to fully mature. Once the seeds are dry, gently crush the seed pods to release them. Use a sieve to separate the seeds from any debris. Salvia seeds are tiny, so be patient and work carefully. Store the seeds in a labeled envelope or container in a cool, dry place. Section 7. Storing your seed stash. Proper storage is crucial for maintaining the viability of your saved seeds. Store your seeds in a cool, dry, and dark place. Moisture and heat can damage seeds, reducing their germination rates. Paper envelopes are a great option for storing seeds because they allow for air circulation. Clearly label each envelope with the plant name and the date the seeds were collected. You can also use airtight containers, such as glass jars or plastic bags, as long as the seeds are completely dry before storing. For long-term storage, consider keeping your seeds in a refrigerator or a cool, dark basement. A consistent temperature of around 40 degrees Fahrenheit or 4 degrees Celsius is ideal for preserving seed viability. Section 8. Until next spring, congratulations! You've successfully saved seeds from your garden and learned how to store them properly. Now you have a treasure trove of potential blooms waiting to burst forth next spring. Saving seeds is a rewarding way to connect with nature, preserve your favorite plant varieties, and ensure a thriving garden year after year. As you sow your saved seeds, remember the joy and satisfaction that comes from nurturing new life from something you've grown yourself. Happy gardening, and may your gardens be filled with the beauty and bounty of your own saved seeds.